In this video, I'm going to show you how to make this screen card. I made a belly band to put around the screen card, and then you open up the screen card, and it's really fun. So the first thing I did to create this screen card is I started with a 12 by 12 piece of paper, and I cut it in half, so this is 6 by 12, and then I've scored at 3, 6, and 9. Then I've made these panels, and so each panel, so I have the panels here, is 2 3/4 by 4 1/4. And then the insert to the panel is 2 1/2 by 4. And so we have on the first panel the All Is Calm designer series paper, which I think is beautiful and I love the colors. And then here are the other panels we have that we'll put together. And so this is again All Is Calm designer series paper. And then for this panel I went ahead and used the little letters framelits and the magnetic platform, and I've placed my paper in there and then lined up the joy and cut the joy out. I know that doesn't sound good, but it looks good out of the paper. And then I added some of the All Is Calm washi tape. And then in the next one, I've stamped from the Letterpress Winter stamp set that we are using, and it's a photopolymer stamp set. So I've stamped this piece out, and I've put a dimensional on it, and I used the 2-inch circle punch. And then I stamped For You, and I'm going to stamp that twice because I'm going to need another one. And that's also in Pear Pizzazz. And I punched it out with the 1-inch circle punch. And then I'm going to put dimensionals on both of these. I love the look that dimensionals give. So I'm just going to cut out some little pieces here. Got to use up every little bit of those dimensionals. I'm just going to place that in the middle. And then I've stamped the Season's Greetings on a piece by 1 1/2 and 2 3/4. And I'm just going to use some adhesive, some mono, to adhere that to the last panel. So here's all my panels. And then I'm going to place that on my 6 by 12. And I've already stamped the front with the snowflakes. And then for the bottom, I've used the decorative label punch, and I've inserted it halfway, and the punch fits right in between the two, in between each panel, and then I punched it halfway, and so you get the screen legs. And then I'm going to place each panel on the top portion of the screen. I've seen a lot of fun ideas with the screen cards, really beautiful cards. I'm going to try some baby cards next using the baby framelits. I think those are going to look great. So that's the inside. And then I've stamped on the outside. And then to create the belly band, I have a piece of 8 1/2. Let me double check that. I think it's actually 7. Sorry, it's 7 by 1 3/4. And then the other piece is 6 by 1 1/2. And I've wrapped it from the back to the front because I like to have the back look nice too. And then in the front, we're going to hide the seam. I've placed sticky strip on there so it's really nice and secure with the snowflake. So we're going to just put some dimensionals on the snowflake. And to get the snowflake, I used the Thinlit die that creates this snowflake flip-flop card. And you can see that it cuts the snowflake on 2 sides. So to get this white piece and also this piece, I went ahead and cut it and run it through the Big Shot once. and then I rotated it 90 degrees to cut the other sides. And then I was able to get a loose snowflake from the Thinlit die. Isn't that fun? And then this first panel, that snowflake is also from the Thinlit die. And then the other For You is also going to get a dimensional and just put in the middle. And there we have our screen card using the Letterpress Winter stamp set and the All Is Calm Designer Series paper and washi tape. I hope you've enjoyed watching this tutorial and that you have fun making your own screen cards. Thanks so much for watching.